Thank you for joining me on this video. I haven't really done anything like this before, but I decided I would give it a try because I love this game so much, and I played with a couple of friends and absolutely, once again, I absolutely destroyed them. So I have thousands of hours on Civ 5 over the years, and in the time I've played with my friends, I've got the victory conditions with like every different scenario playing as Austria. Um, and when I would play with my friends, just to give you an abridged version of this, I've played with them so many times that they started to force me to play as Venice, and I had to basically become the UN of our world, where um, I played the game and acted sort of as the moderator. So in this game, you can even see my most recent was already as Venice. So in this game, I'm going to do something I've never done before. I've only ever actually won with victory conditions on up to Emperor, which I know may not be that impressive to some people. But what we're going to do is I'm going to put it on Deity, huge, Pangaea, Venice as the country. Um, I never play with the victory conditions on. This is really just going to be a matter of trying to see if I can live. I always turn down the city states when I play as Venice so that I don't have too much of an advantage. When it comes to trade, especially if we get embargoed, to be able to get around that. Um, I have requires complete kills. I just like that I've seen countries and both AI and computer and real life players who have somehow come back from nothing because they kept just a settler floating around, and that was so effective that I also started doing that. That may even happen while we're playing. I may have to take a settler and hide them somewhere in the Arctic for an emergency situation. All enemies are on random. We've got 12 civilizations. And yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. I really don't know how this is gonna go playing as Venice. I'll probably have to adjust my usual style and plan of playing, especially not being able to protect myself from naval invasion since we'll be playing on Pangaea. Everything else, you can see all of our settings here, and we're really just gonna jump right into it. I'm a little nervous that I consider myself pretty good at this game, but I don't know how this is going to go.
Although you rose to power late in life, old age did little to slow your cunning or ambition.
And our starting location already not ideal. Oh yeah. If I was a smart person, what I would have done here is I wouldn't have even shown this to you. I would have restarted with a different position, and then I would have just cut it in so you wouldn't even be able to tell that I did that. Alas, I guess this is gonna have to work. Maybe this will be to our benefit at the end of the day with not having direct access to the ocean, but that what appears to be that small lake might give me a chance to load it up with ranged ships just for more protection. I never leave my capital as one playing as Venice with its actual name. I've played for so long with so many other players online that in my role as basically the UN of the world, but far more effective than the real one, I always have named my city this. So, let's see. Now, normally when I play this game, I almost always go with pottery first and try to focus on this part so that I can found a religion. But because of the difficulty and the benefits that all of the AI players are going to get in this, I'm really almost going in blind despite all of my experience in this game. So at least for the moment, we're still, what do we even have? We have spices, jungle, and stone. Still gonna try to get a shrine so that we can get a religion up and going. What will really probably make or break this entire situation is going to be how close I am to my nearest other major civilization, or another great outcome would be if I'm relatively close to at least one of the city-states, preferably a militaristic one. And now, normally, I would send my warriors out to go look for ruins, but the barbarians also get pretty good bonuses from the harder difficulty, so as if on cue. I really don't even know what to do. Oh, thanks, ruins. That's very helpful. While playing as Venice, I'm sure that this is not groundbreaking news by any means. I always go as down tradition first. There's absolutely no good reason not to do that, especially playing as Venice. These goddamn cartographers. Okay, well, we've met our first country, and definitely not the one I would have preferred to have, in all likelihood, this close to us. I can't remember what her play style is programmed to be, but I'm pretty sure she is aggressive. Oh shit, I'm not gonna get to that in time. Yeah, balls. Sit rep. Looks like Russia is sending troops down to declare war on me already. Not entirely unheard of. I have seen this happen far too many times, usually at the expense of other countries. For some reason, it especially seems to happen to China. They always seem to get wrecked at the beginning of games for some reason. Oh boy, we need to hopefully get that archer ready to protect the capital. Now, she could just be sending these troops down to deal with the encampments, but I don't usually see the AI. Oh, Catherine. You don't usually see the AI, or at least I typically don't see them smart enough to send down any kind of ranged or siege weaponry to take out anybody except other players. Or other great empires. You people have never seen copper. What do you mean you're demanding it? It's only turn 42. Even I haven't found it on the map yet. Button, no button, 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 button. Quick update. Russia is going to be a huge problem. She has managed to build so many wonders in such a short period of time already. Not exactly the most interesting update or development, but I just wanted to point out that this could be interesting. Ooh, another update. We've found iron, and it wasn't just a small amount. Thank goodness, because we will definitely need that at some point. New update. We have come across, I'm pretty sure this is Sumeria? Oh, Assyria, that's right. So now we have finally met somebody besides Russia, and hopefully between one or... Ooh, Panama City. Okay, we can follow the yellow brick road right to them. And good news for our countrymen that we finally found that copper actually does exist and was not merely a figment of their imagination and desire all this time. We have officially, at long last, encountered the French. Napoleon always seems to appear in these games. And Catherine has built yet another wonder. Oh, we have now met Montezuma, and his lighting effect makes it look like he is performing on Broadway. The spotlight is pointing at what we're all really trying to see. We're just meeting everybody all at once now. I apologize in advance that I am going to say their name wrong so many times. I know that the tribe is called the Shoshone, but where I am from, the county is called Shoshone County. So I apologize in advance that that is like hardwired in my brain. Oh, and now we have met Wu Zetian. So, I think we've at least met half of the countries in the world. Yep, I knew it. I previously said that China always gets screwed in these games. And once again, the turn after we meet her, she's already the target. No, thank you. Look at how far away she is from him, and yet she's the enemy. Another country has decided to ask us to attack the Wu once again. Still no thank you. She is literally so far away that we would never get there, even if we did join. We are so far behind technologically if someone is already building the Hagia Sophia. Yeah. Oh no. There's no way. And of course, Russia has the largest army, but at least we have the second smallest army. Oh, God. Fool. That was a terrible decision, and I know plenty about that. Oh boy. We've just walked in on something. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're making some money moves here, and Catherine has built yet another wonder. Holy crap. It's only a matter of time before their Eastern Orthodoxy missionaries come down here. Yeah, we didn't even get to 80 faith before every religion had been started. Okay, that explains it. They're not at war with Montezuma, but with Genghis Khan. Okay. He must be the one that everybody is destroying first this time around, assuming he didn't open his own Pandora's box. Once again, no, she's our only friend so far. Holy crap. So it did turn out to be an extremely good thing that we did not build directly on the ocean's coast. This one space difference may save us. Oh my heavens. This is going to wind up killing me. Anytime a country asks to open borders with me, it always means that they're coming to attack. She's very far away, but I'm not going to open the borders with her. Whenever somebody does declare war on us, oh, sweet Jesus, that may have been very good luck. Update, I'm an idiot. I completely forgot to send my spy out to try and help us. The farthest away country is Montezuma, so probably gonna try to steal his technology. Could have been doing this the whole time. I can't, well, Panama City is searching for science, and they are not gonna find it in our country. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Catherine asking for open borders can only mean one thing. Oh. And with all of those barbarians sitting on the other side of us, oh boy, no, you cannot have open borders. She's gonna be moving down on us. And we are still using original archers and spearmen while everybody else has moved far beyond this.
Здравствуй. Продолжай.
Is there any way... Will anybody protect me?
Tu disais?
Oh, France, thank you. Be my guarantor. Hopefully, Napoleon can deter Russia, and if he doesn't, hopefully he can pull their soldiers away. He's so far away from us, though, that we would have to hold out against Russia alone for way too long, I think. Oh my lord. I almost had a went into minor cardiac arrest at seeing them coming. But this was something we anticipated. In a way, I want her to convert our city, because hopefully that will make her a little more friendly. But all I saw was this little sliver of yellow and some embarked troops, and I could already see the life of our country flashing before my eyes. Alright, this is like the perfect time to get ready to end here. Somebody has finally started the World Congress. We're meeting the rest of the countries. We've got old Mr. Mahatma. We've got him. We've got... Ooh. I never play against Korea. I don't know why. Whenever I set it for random, they never seem to show up for some reason. That makes this a little more interesting. And I guess we did get a little lucky that, other than being placed near Russia, all of the rest of the countries are on the eastern side of our Pangaean world here, so... I mean, for right now, we might be in a somewhat decent position. And what we're going to do right away as our first proposal is science funding. So, it's turn 123, it's the year 200 AD. We're still using original bows, an original spearman, while everybody else is probably on their way to using musketmen at this point, to be honest. This is our situation. In the east, looks like Genghis Khan is fighting a war against multiple countries. Wu Zetian has finally finished her war with Napoleon. Napoleon himself is actually providing us a defensive pact to hopefully keep Russia at bay. I did not notice that Gandhi is actually a little bit closer. We might be able to exploit him for protection with Russia. We have this boat, which is going to basically be our early warning detection system against Russia. We finally have our iron, and essentially at any point, if any country declares war on me, if France cannot get to us fast enough, or if they stab us in the back, this is going to end. Thank you so much for watching the first episode. I'm also going to do some videos with Hearts of Iron 4 as well, another favorite of mine. Hearts of Iron, Crusader Kings, just all kinds of strategy games. I have no life, and this is basically what I fill it with. So, thank you again. If you have any other ideas for different kinds of challenges like the one we're currently engulfed in, do let me know. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time.